For the first time in a decade, the Supreme Court is wading into the contentious debate over gun control. But after oral arguments today, it's unclear whether there's much of a case left for the justices to settle. Channel 2 anchor Lauren Freeman joining us live in the newsroom with the latest. Lauren.
Christine, the case is known as New York State Rifle and Pistol Association Incorporated versus the City of New York. At issue, a dispute over a gun restriction in New York City, which could have implications for gun rights nationwide.
What do we want? When do we want it?
Advocates for new gun control laws made their voices heard outside the Supreme Court. But inside, the court justices seemed unsure whether there's anything left for them to decide. At issue, an old New York City law which placed restrictions on where people with certain gun permits could bring their weapons. The city has since changed the law, apparently looking to avoid the court's intervention, spurring Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg to ask, quote, what's left of this case?
New York City and New York State actually gave them everything that they had asked for before this argument. That was made very plain in this argument today. The case is moot.
But lawyers for gun owners who filed a lawsuit against the city urged the court to rule on its merits anyway, arguing there are still issues regarding gun laws for the court to settle.
Up until the point that the Supreme Court granted certiorari in this case, the City of New York had resisted their efforts to vindicate their rights at every turn.
That's a worst-case scenario for gun control advocates who fear the court's new conservative majority is looking to weaken state and local gun laws.
My concern is with the very conservative bench that we have now, they're going to use every opportunity they can to broadly interpret the Second Amendment as something that has no restrictions.
The court will issue its decision by the end of June. Christine?